Alright, so welcome back to Onyx C. It's I think this is going to be like episode either 11 or 12. I can't tell because we lost one of the episodes. So last time you guys did some downtime. You pursued certain leads. Ataxia did some emotional development. Athena learned some things about herself. Jin was being Jin. We'll get back to Jin. And Kane acquired a new asset, and then we went to Jin's homeworld of Modus, where you guys met his uncle, his two younger cousins, more like second cousins, because they're the children of his cousin, and then his uncle and his aunt, and then his father. You guys met at a separate place out in the plains type area, and his father was really the only person that introduced themselves to you. I will say that we'll say that Jin's dad decided to invite you guys to stay in one of their nicer tent housing. So think of it as like like wartime tents. It's not like that's not like an inset house, but it is very sturdy to withstand weather, and there are different appliances and amenities that they do put in there. So there are things like fridges, surprisingly enough, ovens, and yeah. And we'll even say that you guys were able to head back. It's not like you can go when and where you want, but I assume you guys are staying with Jin's dad, right? Like in that area, the plains-like area.
Oh fuck yeah!
Right now.
Yeah. You guys are sleeping off some hangovers. We'll say that you guys got in touch with the captain, and the captain went ahead and pulled the ship over to where you guys are. They do have like a courtyard type area that's much more open. There are actually a couple of rundown ships. So we'll use this to say, hey, Kane, you have access to your bike again.
Nice.
Yo, the bike!
Yeah, so it's a new day. So are there, how many suns are there on the planet of Modus, Jin? Jin, how many suns does your planet have?
5.
5. So yeah, it's a pretty cool day on they're very far away 5 suns of Modus. And yeah, you guys wake up. So who all was drinking last night? Obviously not Athena. So I assume everybody else was drinking last night?
Yeah.
No, last time I said I was not.
Okay, so how about Ataxia? And I assume definitely Jin was drinking last night?
Yes.
So go ahead, both of you roll me a physique to see how well your hangovers are. Ooh.
8!
8.
Please stop screaming. It hurts my ears.
Sorry, I'm kind of hyped.
So both of your hangovers are pretty mild, but they're still there. So you guys take some future ibuprofen, which would probably still be ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen, but this time
Now,
it's
our
closed.
bodies would probably be used to that by now, so no ibuprofen anymore.
Oh yeah, so it's something else. Something landed as bioengineering.
Ibuprofen.
Stroke.
I was gonna say ibuprofen 2.0. 2.1.
So what are you guys doing today? Everybody is pretty hungover too. There are a lot of people
Killing my uncle.
sleeping in.
I thought you said doing your uncle.
I mean, honestly.
I think it goes both ways.
Oh,
Dude.
God.
Are you gonna talk to any of us about that, or no?
Got him.
Well, that's a pretty good question. Did you talk to anybody about that?
About what?
Why you want to kill your uncle?
Or that
your plan is to kill your uncle, if that's what you're planning. You know what? That's a thing we can do in character. So you can decide the time and the place for whenever you do it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a pretty humid morning.
Human.
I said humid.
Human.
Human.
I heard human, so.
And you guys wake up and you begin exploring around. You notice that a big group of these Terrans are like leaving currently, and they're going someplace, but you're not sure where it is. But they're not like leaving forever. They're just going somewhere.
Does like every person live here?
Yeah, this is like a town.
Uh,
It's about 50 miles away from the other place.
so what's in the town?
So again, they're all like war tents. There's not a whole bunch here. They have plants and it's a farmland, so they're growing crops, feeding wildlife, which appears to be. It's sort of like they look friendly enough, but they're very uninviting on account of the fact that they are growing and raising. We'll say grasshopper-like creatures that are about the size of cows.
Holy shit, I'd kill myself.
That's no thanks.
Do they provide milk?
They provide. There's grasshopper milk?
It's called Grilp.
Oh,
Gilk?
Good name. Grilk.
No, yeah, Grilp. Grilk. Grilk.
Grilk. Grilk.
Grilp.
Grilk.
Grilp.
so these insectoid animals don't work the same as mammals. They mostly grow them to be, slaughtered and eaten. But I mean, they're friendly looking. They're not quite as jarring as like an actual giant grasshopper. They're chitinous, smaller heads, and they do have like mandibles. But these mandibles are for chewing grass and stuff. So they're more like smushy instead of pincery, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
And they appear to have clipped wings. So it looks like you could ride these in the air if that was something to do.
Fuck the bike.
There is like a war den kind of place. So there's like a circling of tents in a circle. Like I said, there's a circling of tents, and then I was gonna say there's a circle of tents. There's a circle of tents. You'd say about near the middle of the town. And there's like a training area on like one half, and then the other half is for planning, and there's a large map. You notice that there's not a lot of war that goes on here, but there is a lot of espionage that they do. So they do try to like attack the other clan. And when I say clans, it's not specifically just the Yamamotos, which would be Jin's family. There are a lot of Terrans of specifically Japanese descent in both of these places. They're large towns, but they are constantly warring with each other.
I figured out what I want to do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I want to look around Jin's dad's house.
Never mind. Never mind. I thought you were gonna do something else.
Okay, so you walk over to the gilded tent that makes up Jin's dad's area. And are you going in unannounced?
Yes.
Okay. Are you being sneaky?
Quick question before we do that. What are Jin's dad's name and his uncle's name?
Uncle's name is Zenshiro, and Jin's dad never introduced himself.
Okay. I don't know how to spell that name, but I'm gonna guess.
Jin's dad has got it going on.
I put it in the chat.
Zenshiro.
Yep. So you're going in there?
Yeah.
Are you being sneaky about it?
No.
Okay, so you just walk in and you see Jin's dad just asleep on his nice queen-size bed, which he takes up the majority of and his feet hang off of.
So is this place like one story?
It's a tent, so yeah.
Oh shit!
They're all...
I thought we were at a house. Abort the mission.
No, it's all tents. I said that.
Oh, I think I was like, where'd we have that party then? I pictured a house.
It was an outside party, so like bonfires.
Oh, okay. Abort the mission.
So you're not... Well, you're already in there.
I leave.
Okay, so you leave.
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, I said tense, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear tense last time. I thought since like Zenchiro lived in our house, I thought we were in like a bigger house, like far away.
No, so this is like a war camp.
Okay.
It's their whole thing is a war.
Okay.
So, is anybody else doing anything?
I mean, we're just kind of here because Jin is, so we're just, I assume, waiting for whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, I'll probably talk to my dad about the game plan.
Okay. So, I assume you do you walk into your dad's tent unannounced?
Yes.
So you walk in, and again, he is sleeping off a very, very heavy hangover because he was drinking the most. He downed at least a keg or two. It's an ale or beer type liquid that was made by the people here than the local plants. Very different and tastes a little sweeter. I like how I went into that much detail about what the beer tastes like, but not what your dad looks like. So I'll ask you, what does your dad look like? He's about 7 feet tall.
Yes. Asian.
Okay, so he's we'll say that he's a bigger guy like you. He's got a pretty big gut, but under all of that like gut is like a thick muscle that he's very built. He has a thick, bushy, graying black beard and a long you'd say greasy, but it's obviously some sort of product to keep his hair slicked back, and it's wrapped up in a tight bun with some of the the sticks. I don't know what they're called, but those out of it. And he is sleeping off a very, very, very heavy hangover right now. He's you get a better look around the tent. This is there is a training dummy in one of the corners. Obviously, his appliances. You see a picture of a young woman who you assume is your mother. I don't know if you ever remember her that much. She's a very beautiful Japanese lady. This picture appears to have been taken when she was maybe 25 years old. Well, your dad's older than that, probably. Yeah. So say about 27. She's very beautiful. She has a very similar nose and eyes to you, but the mouth is all your dad's. And she has very long black hair that's braided down to her lower arm. And she is smiling, and she has one golden tooth for her canine is golden. It appears to be some sort of cap. She's smiling very brightly with a younger version of your dad who looks exactly the same without gray. And he towers over her. He's like 2 feet taller than her. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Wake him up.
Okay. It's Musago! Good morning.
What are we going to do today?
Oh, well, what time is it?
I don't know. Early?
Well, everybody else is probably going to fish right now. So you can join them if you like. And he gets up and he stretches again. You can hear all the bones in his back pop as he twists and bends over.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do about Uncle?
Oh, why you're very adamant about this. Well, it takes time. We have to plan.
Okay, well, let's start.
We've been planning this for months. You could take a break.
No, I can't.
My son, and he walks over and he puts both his hands on your shoulders. You deserve a break. The champion of Senso, very, very important job. I'm sure you've been doing a lot of things. You can rest for now. He puts his hand on your head and he ruffles your hair. You're useless to us if you're tired. And he slaps you on the back. He goes, come on! How long has it been since you've been fishing?
A long time.
Let's go. And he pulls you along by your shoulder, and you guys see Jin walk out of the gilded tent, and they begin walking towards where the rest of the people were going. What are you guys doing?
Should we follow them?
Should we?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. At a distance, or?
I mean, they invited us here, so... Or they're accepting us here, so why not just walk with them?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my bike.
The bike.
Okay. So you hop over. Did you describe what your bike looks like?
I don't remember.
Well, describe it again.
I doubt
It's always good to remember.
Okay. I'm thinking like... Gosh, I don't know the mechanics of any motorcycle ever, so it's gonna be difficult. But it's kind of probably like the Tron style bike, where it's meant for speed more than anything. It's got like red lights on it. It's black.
Okay. Yeah. So you take a. It's at this point that you realize that the more muddy terrain is probably not good for just riding your bike on. So you probably switch it over to the hover system, and you
Yes, I do.
you take.
I want to go on.
What?
Put me on the bike.
You can get on yourself.
I'm on the bike.
Okay, so you guys both get on a bike, and you take off. You're about 50 feet in the air. You're following behind. And you guys are taken into this fairly dense swamp area with wooden bridges that go in many different directions. There's about 15 different directions you guys can go. Everybody takes a different direction to go to their fishing stations. I assume that you guys follow behind Jin's dad.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys take his path is just he just goes straight forward, and you guys are taken pretty deep into some swamp-like area. And as you guys get past, you see the fog gets a little bit more dense. There's definitely smells of like carbon based like gas pockets that sort of bubble and come to the surface of the swamp. It's nothing poisonous, but it's smelly for sure. And you guys see like large, thick trees that go and form a thick canopy. So, Kane, you do have to fly back under, and the bridge it's sturdy enough to keep your bike on it, or you can just keep flying. But it's a little bit more dense in here, so it's gonna be harder for you to fly. You do occasionally see some movement under the water, and you see small mixes of like a firefly and a locust type animals that are about as big as your hand. They jump from tree to tree, and they appear to attack smaller worm-like creatures that crawl on the bark of the trees. And you guys get to a spot, and you notice that there's about 15 people with you. A couple of them keep going, but Jin's dad stops after about, we'll say, 15 minutes of walking into the forest, and he sits down on the edge, and you can see that his feet are almost touching the water below, which is, again, like, it's like 2 feet below, and he's a very tall man. And he sits down. And it's at this point that you guys notice their fishing poles so they seemed at first to just be made out of like wood, but you do see there's like holographic like lighting going up the side. You can see it's a pretty technologically advanced fishing pole, and he swings his cast out and it goes deep into the forest. He gives you all clearly made for children, except for Jin. He gives Jin one that's made for a normal sized person. But he gives you the other three. Oh, sorry. He gives the other three, like, kids' versions of the same thing. And he begins fishing.
How deep is the water?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
Asking in person? Or?
Oh, no, to you.
Give me an expertise roll.
Okay. 8.
It's very deep. Like
Damn it!
Very, very deep.
How would I catch fish with my hands?
If you guys want to go ahead and roll, we'll say that's a metal roll.
I really hope I fail though.
I got an 8 again.
I got a 10.
Okay, Jin and Athena, you guys are actually pretty adept at this. Athena, you're kind of like a sciencey, survivalist kind of person, So you're pretty good at like knowing when to pull the line, knowing when to let it go. So you do catch. So you pull the creature in, and it looks like a scorpion almost. It's got big, large pincers, small eyes, and a tail that's very segmented. But it has fins and a dorsal fin and two side fins. And Jin's father goes, "Oh, whoa, whoa!" and he slaps it out of your hand and he slaps it back into the water. No, we don't want to catch those. Very poisonous. Oh God, that was dangerous. And Jin,
And yet he slapped it.
I know. He's like,
Can I
yeah,
do a
we just,
thing? Wherever I reel it in, I reel it in halfway and I grab it with my hands.
oh, you don't get anything.
Oh, damn it! I got an 8.
Yeah, no, you didn't get anything. And Jin, you catch this. I'm trying to think of like this one's almost like kind of bug would this be? It's almost like it's a mix of it's like a chitinous minnow, it's like a mix of a fish and a bug. It's got little pincers, but it also has like thick scaly exoskeleton. And he goes, "That's the one we can take." And he grabs it and he puts it in a bag on his back. And he puts his arm around you, and he goes, "It's been too long, Mr. Goy.
Yes.
I miss these days with you when you were just a little boy and you used those fishing poles."
That was a long time ago.
It was. And it's at this point that you guys realize his hand, Jin's father's hand, is like as big as Jin's head. This man is giant. Like,
This is the first time I've fished. I don't know what I'm doing.
Last time I fished, I was probably 6.
I have never.
You'll get used to it. The trick is knowing when to pull the line in.
Is everything here bug based?
What do you mean?
These are bugs. That's just a fish. That's a bug with a fish.
What is a bug?
Do you know what a pig is?
No?
I'm so sorry for you.
What?
It's a different thing.
Ataxia.
I'm sorry.
It's a different planet. They don't have the same classifications as us.
I know. Does everything here look like that?
No, some have wings and I don't know, tail. What?
Or the same, just like the and she's putting her fingers, her hand up and has one finger pointed out each time, above her head, like antenna.
Like antennas?
Yeah.
I mean, not everything.
Sir, I'm sorry for her behavior. You can ignore her.
Bruh, what?
No,
You
I
just
mean,
ignore.
It's good to be curious. And you see him he goes, "Let me see if I can find one that's not antenna-y."
Do you have
And he
butterflies?
he stands up and he just drops into the water.
Oh my god!
He's a big man. He can do it.
And you'd say about 2 minutes later, he comes back up and he grabs onto the side of the bridge and hold on, we'll pause it for a second. All right, so we're back in it. So Jin's dad reaches up and he grabs the side of the wooden bridge again and he pulls himself back up on one arm and he's relaxing there for a second. He goes, oh, thick, disgusting water. And he lifts up a dog-sized centipede-like creature with a knife buried in its head, and he slams it on the side of onto the top of the thing, and he pulls himself up. This is a chittermite. As you can see, there's no antenna.
Antenna, but it's disgusting. What's that?
If you're that terrified, just jump in the water. Get it over with. We don't need cowards around here.
Jump in the water?
Yeah.
I might be used
It's okay,
to
I'm gonna jump in the water.
An abomination.
No, I was kidding. And he literally, as you jump into the water, he grabs you by the leg and just puts you back. Very dangerous, you idiot. Oh.
Listen,
I was
I-
clearly kidding. You'll get yourself killed. Jin, your friends, they surprise me.
I'll put that on my bike real quick so we can take it back.
Why would you do that? That's disgusting.
Before
He said it.
he goes, disgusting! And he reaches down and he grabs it and he snaps one of the legs off. And he sucks it in like crab meat. And he throws it into the water. It's a delicacy! And he throws it on the back of your bike.
Do you guys have any like butterflies?
What the hell is a butterfly?
Like pretty
Ataxia,
bugs.
you have to remember they're not from
Oh my god.
Earth.
Do you have any like pretty bugs? Like colorful ones?
I mean...
Just take a walk in the forest and you'll find out.
No.
I don't know, that sounds like a good time to me.
The swamp is full of many beautiful creatures if you have the taste for them. So I guess we'll call it a day. And he leads you guys back to the camp, and you do see that people slowly are starting to trickle in. But as you guys get closer and closer to the camp, you see a small smokestack coming from the camp. And Jin's father goes, "Son of a bitch!" And he charges forward. And he runs into the camp, and you guys follow close behind, and you see that his tent has been caught on fire.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn it! And he runs over, and he starts trying to put it out to the best of his ability.
Can I, like, roll something to see if I see anyone leaving?
We'll say you can roll an, would this be... We'll say it could be a metal roll to sort of do a little bit of investigation.
12.
Well, you don't see anybody leaving, but you do see some footsteps that don't appear to follow the normal current of how people go.
Alright, I'll wave over Jin's dad.
And he walks over and he goes, "What?"
I found some tracks leading away from the camp.
He follows them, and he leads to the forest. And he steps into the water. It looks like they escaped through the water.
Water people?
No, not water people. People can swim.
Do you think it was Uncle?
Not enough evidence to say it was, but also not enough evidence to say it wasn't.
Why would he do that?
Because he hates me. And I did have some interesting files regarding information about where they were hiding their weaponry. As you know, they're very peaceful people, except for their trained martial artists. It appears that they hide their weaponry, so they didn't want us to know where that was, so we couldn't attack it. And I had that in my tent. Like a fool! Unguarded! Damn it! And he punches a tree and cracks it.
Bruh.
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 I don't know who would have done this, but I have a few ideas. Follow me, and he takes you guys back to the camp, and he shows you a small tablet which lights up, and he shows you it's a very, when I say tablet, it's like a table-sized tablet, and it pulls up a large 3D map, and he points to a hilly area that's about a couple miles away. There's a house on this building, or on this hill, and he points to it. There's an assassin that we believe lives there. Maybe he's trying to steal the information, and maybe we can get that information back, but it is up to you.
What do you know about this assassin?
Not anything other than we believe he has a mechanical arm.
Good to know.
I hate to ask you this, but we have some planning to do on my war council, and we can't afford to send any troops out right now. Since you all are here, I can point you in the direction, and do you think you could go and take this man alive or kill him? I don't care.
Are you okay with him being dead, even if we don't find the files in his possession? Or any proof that he did this?
I would prefer alive so I can do some persuasion myself.
Alright.
Alright, so I assume that you guys are going to do this?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So how do you guys go about getting there?
How far away?
It's, say, about 20-30 miles.
Motorcycle.
I mean, I can't take all of you on a motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
We got too many people now.
How much is a grasshopper?
God.
It's not a grasshopper.
How much is that thing?
Well, all of the swamp jumpers, have their wings clipped, so, you know.
They're not going to fly anytime soon.
Yeah,
But can they run?
depends. They're not really designed for that.
Okay.
I think the main question is, do you have any other modes of transportation?
Not really. All of our all of our Chittermite buggies were destroyed by the uncle.
Alright, well, we'll venture a little bit further into town and see if we can find anything.
Okay. And you see Jin's father just begins rummaging through the detritus that was once his tent. So what do you guys do?
So how are we going about doing all this stuff? We got an assassin to go after.
Are we sure it's an assassin anyway?
That's what he
I
said,
mean,
right?
that's yeah.
Yeah, but they
Well,
didn't.
I
They
mean, we
didn't
don't
confirm it.
know anything. But based on what he says, yes, he is an assassin.
Hmm.
If we are going up there, we need to be cautious because they are an assassin. So they can see us from anywhere.
Yeah. Can I venture into town and find some more culturally fitting clothing for the place? I assume I can. Just stuff
my
that doesn't
God.
look so out of place.
Are you going shopping?
Oh god.
Yeah, you guys can definitely find some stuff like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna look for anything specific. Just something that doesn't look, like a black trench coat in a place
Right.
that wouldn't fit.
You gonna get a straw hat?
I'll get a straw
Sure.
hat.
You know what? Straw hat. We're doing it.
Yeah,
Can I get a straw hat?
You guys could definitely find some more traditional komodos and robes.
Those fucking high-lifted sandals they wear, dude.
Yeah,
Do it.
some stuff like that. You guys could decide what they look like if you like.
I mean, nothing specific. Just going for, blacks
They're
and
like
reds
most
like normal.
generic kimono ever.
The most colorful kimono ever.
Blacks and reds.
Okay, so Kane, you do find some garb that's very similar to Jin's normal wear. It's dark. It's got a blue undershirt because the main color of this town is blue. Athena, you can find a black kimono with some blue flowers all around it, and then Ataxia. I mean, you find whatever Athena finds.
Colorful.
She takes pieces
Rainbow
from
kimono.
multiple different pieces of clothing and just throws them together.
Pretty much.
Sure, you can find some pretty colorful garb.
And we all have like straw hats on.
I mean, depends on what you guys want to wear.
I'm not wearing a straw hat.
I'm wearing
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
straw
skip on
hat.
the straw hat.
I'm wearing one. So I can say to Jin we're matching.
Okay, so you guys are. We'll say that if you guys were trying to blend in to the So I didn't describe it very well. I said there was a building on top of the hill, but there is a settlement over there.
Okay, so it's not like a lone hill somewhere.
We
Yeah.
can just walk it. We could
It's
just
like
walk
That is
it.
an interesting question. Is it public?
Yeah. This is a town.
Okay, well, I didn't know if that was like also military, so it would be guarded.
No, you're good.
All right, and I'm gonna take them over to a more secluded place real quick.
Okay.
This is gonna be a little weird, and I know you haven't seen it yet. And I'm gonna change my form to something that looks like someone I've seen recently.
Ah!
well, that was interesting.
Yeah. So his skin sort of.
I'd imagine.
Yeah. No. Go ahead. Describe it.
Okay, I'd imagine because it is not natural for his body to be doing this like it would be for the shapeshifter, I'd imagine it'd look like painful. You know how like muscles to build, they kind of like break and tear and then they rebuild themselves? That's kind of what it looks like, but on his skin.
Yeah.
So like stretch marks.
It looks like it's tearing and reforming, yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a pretty gruesome sight as you hear like crunching of his like skin moving around. It's pretty dreadful to watch, but he does shift into a Japanese Terran. And
Still very painful no matter how much I do that.
very, very convincing for sure.
So
Alright,
scared.
let's continue forward.
Right.
Okay, so are you guys hoofing it or how are you doing this?
Huffing it. We're
However,
walking.
you want to walk 20 to 30 miles.
We're
We should
walking.
look for some sort of transportation. I mean, I'm taking my bike and I can take one other person. But we should find something else. That was a lot of miles.
Maybe we could stack on
Yeah.
top of each other.
No.
No thanks.
Sit on each other's lap.
I think I'll pass.
That's not the problem. The problem is the weight.
Well, Jin would know the territory, so he'd probably know like shortcuts and shit.
Yeah, I can say that you guys can take some shortcuts.
Okay.
So there's the longer way is to just hoof it through the plain land like area and just go through the hills. There's a pretty shorter way that cuts through the swamp.
I know a way through the swamp. It's dangerous, but faster.
Well, then why don't we
probably
go that
shouldn't
way?
take my bike then.
Well, I'm going that way. You can follow me or not.
I'll follow you.
Yeah, we should go together, and I'll, leave my bike somewhere that looks like it's safe.
Okay. So you guys get to the edge of the swamp, which is just a little bit out of the way of the of the of the oh my god, the camp. And as you guys are approaching, you do see a small dock, and you do see a set of boats that is owned by an individual. She's a young woman. She appears to be about maybe 22. She's got her hair pulled back into a tight bun, and she is sitting with her feet dangling off the dock, and she looks like she's playing an instrument. It looks to be some sort of flute or something. What do you guys do? By the way, flanking her are 2 boats. I should have said that.
She's selling them?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I don't know. You'd have to ask.
She just has a bunch of boats.
I mean, she's sitting on the dock, flanked by boats. So, you tell me.
I mean, why don't we just go ask her?
I'm not gonna tell you. Go ask her.
Jin, I feel like this is your territory. I'll let you do the talking this time.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
Are you selling these boats?
Yes.
How much?
It depends.
On?
What are you giving me?
So it's a trade system.
Of course.
I don't know how to ask my group.
I'll
She
give you my
wants-
straw hat for this boat.
Nope.
It's not a good trade.
That's not how that works. This is a boat. It's made of the finest wood. You're gonna have to give me something pretty good.
I have an idea.
I'm all ears.
Ataxia pulls out a pink grenade. It's not. She doesn't pull the trigger. She doesn't unleash it, but she gives it to
He
her.
kills her.
Pretty much.
What am I going to do with a ball of paint?
Kill people.
It's more like a pink grenade.
What am I going to do with it?
Kill people.
I have no need to kill people. I'm a boat salesman.
Kill evil people.
I have no need to kill evil people. I am a boat salesman.
Do you have any
Insect.
work you've done around here?
She looks around. Go ahead and roll influence.
10.
I have been looking for a Chittermite helmet
What the fuck?
for my grandfather. If you can kill me at least 3 Chittermites, bring them back to me. I'll loan you the boat for now, but you'll have to do this for me.
Everyone alright with those conditions?
I mean, if
Yeah.
that's the only way we're going to get a boat, then fine.
Alright, I think it's a deal then.
God damn!
He didn't want us to agree with it.
The alarm went off.
Where the fuck is my phone?
It's gone.
Alright, so you guys get into the metal boat, which again, while it looks very traditional almost, made out of wood, there are highlights on it, and there is an engine. So it does start out, it's like ching-ching-ching-ching-ching. That's the sound of the robot. It's the sound of the thing starting up. And then it begins sputtering and whirring, and you guys take off. It's not super fast, but it's so you don't have to row. And you guys take off into the swamp, and as it gets darker, there's a lamp almost on the front that automatically lights up and begins shining you guys' way. So yeah, while this way is shorter, it's going to take a little bit. So very slow. So why doesn't... So what's the situation? How are people sitting?
Down.
Nice.
Like what position? There's the front of the boat and the back of the boat and the middle of the boat, left and right side.
Middle.
Well, I'm really fat, so I would probably have to sit in the middle.
Back of the boat.
I'll sit in the front then.
Okay, Taxi, give me a metal roll.
Metal.
14.
You see several large figures rustling up at the top canopy of the forest. Can't tell.
Figures.
Yeah.
I'll point. God, do you guys see that over there?
As
See
you
what?
guys, you guys do see some things jumping from tree to tree in the top canopies.
Humanoid.
Give me a metal roll.
No.
No idea. Can't tell.
Wait, can I try and see?
Well, okay, so like, so whenever you guys do this, and then one person fails, and then the next person's like, "Can I do it?" It really takes away the tension. So we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
If it's something like this, at least, just like, nah, I'm not gonna let you roll again because it takes away the tension. But what do you guys do?
Shin, do you know what those could possibly be?
Possibly, but I'm not sure.
Should we be?
himself.
Should we be concerned?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if anything, we should be cautious.
Who's on the back of the book?
Me.
Athena, go ahead and roll me a metal roll.
She gets taken.
That's 2-1.
Please.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Oh
What
no.
happened? What happened to her?
We don't know
Nothing.
yet.
Oh,
My
Yet.
intuition is telling me to go to the back of the. No, I guess I'm just watching this figure tree to tree
Alright.
and summoning a knife.
Tina, go ahead and roll me brace for impact, please.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Great.
Don't roll brace for impact. Roll physique.
Yummy.
9.
So you feel something grab you by the waist, but you have a chance to react.
Oh, great. Like, would it be like a bear hug? Like both arms?
It's not arms.
It's not arms.
No, it's so you look down and you see two like forearm thick pointed pincers grab you by the
Pincers?
waist. They wrap
Pincers.
around you. Like, oh well, I don't think pincers is right. Mandibles.
Oh, I'm gonna grab my scalpel and stab it.
Roll physique.
Great. 9.
So you're able to stab it, but as you stab it, it squeezes a little harder and then lets go and falls back into the water. But it does crush you just a little bit. Go ahead and take minor injury.
wait! It falls into the water.
Falls
God
back
dang
into
it.
the water.
No. I'm gonna go to the middle of the boat.
Okay, but because of this, you guys can't see what it is.
Can I squish between Jin and Kane?
You stand up.
We're at the front of the boat. You told us that something
I'm
was up
gonna
there.
crawl.
How do you guys know? Oh, wait, no. Did you see what
So
happened?
are you moving?
No, we don't know what happened to you, but
Yes, I'm moving.
Ataxia said there was something, so we went up there.
I am crawling to the middle of the boat
Roll
between the
physique.
two men.
Roll physique.
Why are you crawling?
11.
So you are able to. You turn around just at the last second, and you see an arachnid-like creature with thick wings that come out of its back like a beetle, and it barrels down towards you. And you guys hear it's not human, but it sounds like somebody cackling. And it's
Oh my god!
and it swoops down, tries to grab you, but just at the last second, you're able to like smack it away, and it flies back up into the canopy. It's about dog size.
I'm going to sit between the two men, and I'm going to hold on to one of them.
Which one do you hold on to?
I'll hold on to Jin.
Okay. So Jin, it's at this point that you realize exactly what's going on. So in the swamps, there's two creatures that are a big threat. Chittermites, which are the centipede-like creatures in the water, and then chortlers, which are the arachnid-like, eight-legged flying monsters. Flying monsters.
Did we see this thing go towards
Oh
Ataxia?
yeah, you guys saw
Okay.
it swoop down.
Is there any way I could follow it with my eyes into the canopy and stuff like that? Like see any movement?
Roll metal.
Nope. 6.
Same.
Yeah, you it flies back up, and it's very dark up there, so you guys can't see.
Dude, this place is hell. Oh my god.
And Jin, you would know that it's not a normal occurrence, but it's something that you've heard of happening, where the chortlers and the chittermites will band together instinctually and hunt together. What do you guys
They
think?
got a weak spot, Jen?
Well, the chortlers have a weak spot on their stomach, but the chittermites have really strong armor on their back.
All right.
This is hell.
What do you guys do?
Wait and watch.
Are we still going on the boat?
Are you?
Yeah, are we still moving?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'd assume.
Then yes, you are.
Can I move from the back? I don't want to be in the back anymore.
We all just sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you guys to all roll physique.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I knew it. 10.
7.
9.
6.
You guys feel the front of the boat tilt up as one of the chittermites pushes up on it. And Jin, you fall off the boat and into the water.
Aren't I holding on to him?
Then you go too.
Okay.
So you guys
Can
both
I-
fall into the water.
Wait, before she fell like all the way in the water, could I have grabbed like her foot or something?
I'll say because she had partial success, you can go ahead and try.
I had a full success.
Oh, whoa! Then yes, you actually Ataxia and Athena, you can both roll for see if you can keep him from going into the water.
Aren't I holding on to Jin though? So would it be me grabbing him and she's grabbing me?
Yes, you
An
both are.
8.
You both are.
Okay, 7.
So you're Athena, you're able to grab Ataxia and pull her back in, but Jin is still gonna fall into the water.
No.
I'll jump in after him.
Oh, God.
You jump in. Jin, I want you to go ahead and roll me a metal roll.
God dang it.
I'm gonna stop the movement of the boat.
10.
You see there's about 3 chitter mites that you can see swimming around at the bottom. What do you do?
Yes. Can I try to get back on the boat?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a physique roll.
8.
Yes, you are able to get back onto the boat, but Ataxia is still in the water. And Ataxia, go ahead and roll me a metal roll.
10.
You are also able to see 3 of the chitter mites.
Can I try to grab her out?
Yeah, go ahead and roll physique again.
6.
I'll help him.
No.
Let me guess I fall back in.
No, you reach in, and where you think Ataxia is, you sweep your arms, but you can't find her. As Ataxia, you are grabbed by one of the chitter mites and dragged deeper into the water.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit.
Wait, can I use my rope?
Your what?
Rope.
Sure, go ahead and
Try to grab her.
roll me a metal roll as you throw the heavier end of the rope into
7.
the water. Okay, so Ataxia, go ahead and roll me a metal roll again.
Oh my god, please.
13.
No.
You see the rope.
I'll try and grab for it.
Go ahead and roll physique, both of you. Or actually, no, just Athena.
Oh, shit.
10.
Athena, you are able to pull her back up with the rope, and you pull her
Yes.
back into the water. Kane, go ahead and roll me a physique roll.
No fun. 7.
Kane, you are grabbed by the, you feel 2, like, sharp pincer-like arms
Oh,
reach
God.
down and grab you by the shoulders, and they begin to pull you up into the sky. The chortlers grab you, but you're able to fight your way out, and you punch one of them in the face, and you drop back into the boat, only taking a minor injury.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going well.
Okay. So we'll say, Athena, go ahead and roll me a metal roll.
Oh. 8.
You're able to see the general area of where they are in the canopy. And
Can I?
We'll say, Jin, go ahead and also roll me a metal roll.
6.
You are unable to see the chitter mites at the bottom.
So, where is he in the water again?
No,
Or-
nobody's in the water. Everybody got back out.
Can we play the Mario Forest New Super Mario Brothers Wii U Extended Music Original Soundtrack, please?
That's a mouthful.
I think that's he can't.
Nope.
I mean, he could play the song here, but he can't put that in the.
Yeah, I know, but
episode.
I'm just thinking about that chorus on the Wii.
So what are you guys doing?
Well, I'll start moving the boat again
Okay.
now that everyone's on.
Okay. Kane, go ahead and roll me a metal roll.
Favor. A 4. My rolls are delicious.
Kane,
Same.
Kane, go ahead and roll me a physique roll.
Oh no.
9.
You are just able to pull yourself out of the way as the other chittermite jumps up and tries to grab your face. But as it slams down onto the end of the boat, it cracks the propulsion system of the boat, and you guys stop dead in the water, and it falls back in.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
I'm soaked. How cold is the
Can
water?
we see?
You guys are fine. Temperature.
Is the
Can we
water
see any
cold?
land?
Hmm?
Can we see any
you guys
land?
are at this point. You guys are pretty deep into the swamp.
Great.
Paddle! I'm gonna start paddling.
Hmm.
Help me paddle!
There are no oars on this boat.
I'm paddling with my
Use your
hands.
hands. No, use
Yeah,
your
watch
straw
your
hat.
hands. Watch your hands.
Use your straw hat.
I'll use my straw hat.
Are you the only one doing this?
Yes.
I don't have a hat, so no.
I guess I will do it.
No,
Okay.
don't get your straw hat dirty. It's sacred.
Both of you go ahead and roll me physique rolls then.
4. That's my first fail.
Hey, Taxi, go ahead and roll me another physique roll.
10.
You pull your hand back as you feel another one graze your fingertips.
I can't believe you lived here. I cannot fathom this.
I didn't
Okay.
live here.
This
Okay,
is
I'm switching.
awful.
I'm switching the knife from to the whip, and I'm gonna wait. And if I see any movement, I'm gonna whip at it.
Indiana Jones.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a metal roll. Okay.
12.
Kane, you are able to whip one out of the sky as it comes towards you guys, and you whip its wing, and it just and it splashes into the water. And as this happens, you see the chitter mites. For just a moment, they swarm the body and begin eating it. What do you guys do?
Let's start rowing faster right now.
Hold on, wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, I know the general direction of where the not the ones in the water, the other ones. What are they called?
Yeah, the
Above.
ones in the sky.
Yeah, so I know where they're at, the general direction. Would I be able to use like a knockout dart and like make it like explode to where it gets in like a big area, like a bomb?
I have an
thing?
idea.
Roll metal with disadvantage because you're not sure where they're at.
8.
I have an idea now.
You're able to knock. You're able to. You said you're using your knockout dart?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's specifically a dart, it doesn't explode. So you didn't design it like that, so we're not going to let it explode. But you do hit one of them, and it gets knocked out and it falls into the water. And again, it's swarmed with the chitter mites.
Can I do what she did, but this time with my pink grenade and just throw it up in the air?
You're going to have to roll to see if you can see where they're at.
No, I'm just gonna throw it up in the air.
Why do you want to throw it up in the air?
So they'll fuck off.
Doesn't mean okay.
You ever screamed at an insect and it's like, I'm gonna attack it?
Roll metal. No, actually,
13. No, it's 13.
roll influence.
5.
You throw the grenade up and you see the faces of the four-eyed beasts. You see them just for a second, and it's at this point you hear. At first there was a.
Wait a minute! I could have used Terrify, son of a bitch.
Well, that's what you were doing. That's what you were trying to do. Is you were trying to scare.
I
them.
could have rolled Physique.
Yeah, but you rolled influence. For a moment, the droning at this point had been very dull. The sounds of the swamp just appeared to be just like a low hum. But as you throw your grenade up, the sound gets more intense as you hear a locust-like chittering sound from above you, and you also hear cackling, human-like laughing come from above you. As you have just antagonized these chortlers even more. They are angry.
Now they're coming for us more.
So, Jin, go ahead and roll me a physique roll.
Whew.
Oh no.
There's a bit of a second where you all are taking in this sound, and as you do, you all are looking around, and in a moment you see one of the chortlers swoop down and grab Jin by the arm and pull him up into the canopy.
Can we grab him?
Since I was waiting for
because he
movement,
failed.
can I whip at it?
No, he failed, so you guys aren't gonna have a chance to do it.
Well, you can't help. I thought helping rolls was a thing.
I know.
Yeah, but I would you would have that opportunity if it was a partial, but because he failed, this is gonna happen to him.
So what did it do?
So it swoops down and it grabs you, and you're pulled up into the canopy. And it's at this point that you're actually within the leaves. You see a dozen or so of them in this webby nest-like area within the trees, and you are dropped into the webbing, and you're stuck to the web.
Can I try to light my sword and melt it or whatever?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a physique roll.
11.
Okay, so you pull your sword out and you cut down. At this point, are you armored?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
So you pull your sword out and you slice at where you're connected and you fall down. And you guys do see Jin. He falls back very quickly. He falls back into the boat. Go ahead and take we'll say a major injury, as you do have 2 pincer marks in your upper shoulders. And you guys are back together once again.
Can I make a tourniquet?
Out of what?
My kimono?
I was about to say, I was like, I could probably do it.
Oh yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Athena has stuff to do this. You don't. Remember that.
Have you ever heard of ripping?
No. I thought we went over this.
Shut up.
You can't just keep ripping your clothes to do that.
I'm gonna do
but
that.
a tourniquet being made out of clothing fabric is not an.
What?
A tourniquet being made out of clothing fabric is not an uncommon thing.
Yes, but she doesn't have any, she's not,
Look at what
she doesn't have anything to help her. I understand the concept, I know what she's doing, but that takes away the point of having a med kit if you can just rip off your clothes. But Athena, go ahead and roll expertise.
9.
Okay, so you are able to take him back down to a minor injury as you pull out some sort of natural salves and you close up the wounds and you're able to heal him up. But that is the extent of what you can do. You don't have anything else that can help you.
Okay.
So at this point, you guys don't have anything to help heal you.
Can I try to terrify again? But this time just scream really loudly.
Go ahead and roll.
8.
Oh god, now I gotta open up your character sheet.
People are cautious and worried.
Okay, so the locust-like sound and the laughing dies down just a little bit. It's still very loud, but it does appear to be a little quieter. Can you go ahead and roll me a physique roll?
Me?
Yeah.
7.
Oh god.
Okay. You guys will have a chance to react as Kane has the pincers wrapped around his abdomen again as one of the chitter mites jumps up and grabs him. You guys
I'll bite it. I'll bite it.
No, okay, you do that, but I'll grab Kane.
You're gonna bite it?
Yeah.
Roll physique with disadvantage.
10.
10?
And I don't think there's a need for me to try and grab him.
I broke him.
What?
I broke him.
So
What?
you bite it.
She bites it off.
What are you biting?
The pincers.
Okay. So you bite the pincer. And crunches and you rip the pincer off with your teeth and you basically do what Jin's dad did before. You slurp out the meat.
Exactly.
And the thing, it screams out a horrible screech and dives back into the water.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
Like crab?
Yeah.
Solid. And I'm gonna throw it. At the next sweaty thing, I'm gonna check the shell at it.
Okay, I want to try and do something. It could be a waste, but it might be a good idea.
Oh god.
Let's hear
Okay. So, I'm gonna summon the blood grenade,
Oh,
but...
no.
But... I'm not going to let it boil. I'm just gonna start swirling it, and I'm gonna toss it in the water and see if they go for it for, you know how some animals like the smell of blood.
That would work.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an influence roll with advantage.
It's like getting a golden sticker.
8.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you throw it over. And yeah, I think we established that they do follow, like, the smells of dead insects and stuff like that. They did swarm 2 of the bugs. Yeah, so they'll go ahead and they'll just they bite at it for a second, but you do see like after like 2 of them biting it, they realize there's nothing there. So you guys will have a
Right.
chance to try and get away, but not for long. You guys have we'll say you can each have a reaction uninhibited.
Yeah, but we can't move the boat.
I mean, we
What's that?
can.
Paddle, ladies, paddle.
With what? Our hands?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, well, until you get yours bit off, I'm good.
I will say this: you can try and fix the boat.
Fix the boat.
Who would like to roll that?
No, I'm not good with mechanics.
What would that be?
Expertise.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead and roll it there, Miss Science Girl. That's what you're here for.
10?
Hell yeah, you're able to. You rewire a couple of systems and you basically tape it back together, and you are able to fire it up, and the boat goes. And
I think it's time to go.
I'll say this: because of Kane's distraction, Ataxia's attack, and Athena's good expertise roll, you guys are able to get out of the nest.
Oh, thank God.
Let's go. I'll give a high five to everyone.
So
I'm
it's,
glad that gamble worked.
so you guys take about 15 minutes to get to where you're going, and you guys actually do get onto the dock, and you roll up onto the it's not a beach, it's more like just like more solid marshland. You guys step out and you begin walking up the hill, and you see a very small village made out of wooden houses, and you do see a couple of Japanese descent Terrans that are walking around having a nice time. This appears to be a bit more impoverished area, a little bit more poor, but people seem to be like the general attitude and atmosphere is pretty happy. Yeah, so you guys are now where you're trying to be.
Do we need to go up a hill?
Well, there's lots of hills. This is a hilly area. It's part of the village is in like a more valley-like area, and then some of it is there's a bunch of buildings on top of hills.
I should mention that we had a really hard time fighting off bugs, so I wonder how well the assassination's gonna go.
I mean,
We can always just use our words.
I'm more trained to kill people than bugs, to be fair.
And bugs aren't really sentient. You can't talk to a bug.
Okay, but like, it's a bug. Those are supposed to be easy to kill.
Oh my god. Have you ever fought a giant spider? Have you ever done that before? Have you ever been coordinatedly attacked by centipedes and spiders?
Yeah, no thanks.
With
I'll pass.
wings!
Spiders.
With wings!
Flying spiders with wings.
No thanks.
It's pretty fun.
No.
So you guys are now at this town. What's the name of this town?
Shiganshina.
No, it's not Shiganshina.
Jen, what's the name of
Grok.
this town?
Grok.
Hold on, I'll put something into Google Translate real quick. What is this?
The most accurate.
Nihongo!
Stop.
I'm literally gonna put small town into Google Translate.
How about Opa?
Opa!
What is it?
Opa.
Opa
Opa.
Opa?
literally means tits.
Opa!
Opai.
小さな町
Opai!
Hold on, what is town? Okay, the town's name is Machi.
Mochi.
Literally means town. Apparently, according to Google Translate, it means town in Japanese. So you guys get to the smaller town of Machi, and you guys you get a couple of inquisitive glances because your garb is a little bit more fine than what they're used to. Also,
Soaked.
only Jin is Japanese, and you guys are soaked.
That's not true.
Kane?
I am also Japanese currently.
Oh yeah, Kane is Japanese currently.
Also, can't I understand languages?
Oh, I mean, none of them are speaking Japanese to you. None of them. They just keep giving you like the side eye. Yeah. So what do you guys do?
We're also drenched.
You are drenched in water.
Did I fall in the water at all? I don't think I did.
Well, I mean,
I think the only ones that fell in was
Jin
Jin and
Ataxia.
Ataxia.
So Jin and Ataxia are soaking wet.
Actually, I fit in the most out of everyone.
I'm gonna hug Kane with my soaking wet clothes.
Why would you say?
Okay, your traditional Japanese robes are now soaking wet.
I'll
Just
hug
Was it
stay
Athena
tough,
too.
dude. No, I'm going to walk away. Jeez, no. No.
Okay, what are you fellas doing? Yeah, you're now in the town. What do you do?
You think they offer like blood from a blood bank around here?
Probably
You can
not.
just have some of mine. You'll be fine.
I feel like we've discussed this. I'm not gonna do that unless it's
Ataxia,
absolutely necessary.
You're gonna take an injury if he takes blood from you.
That's a price I'm willing to pay for my best friend.
I would offer up, but I don't think that's possible.
Are you just gonna
think
ask
so.
a bunch of people in a language you don't speak for blood?
No, You do realize some places give blood, right?
Yeah.
Like the Red Cross. No, not
Are
Red
they
Cross.
still
That
a thing?
takes it. Yeah.
Well, why not? I mean, the Red Cross is the Red Cross.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. What are you fellas doing?
We're gonna find a
Do we
Red
know where
Cross
this
in the
hill
small
is?
village.
Okay.
Like, is the hill visible to us?
Well, there's lots of hills.
No,
Yeah.
he pointed out a specific hill, I'd assume.
Yes, but
No.
we'll say, why doesn't one of you give me an expertise roll to remember?
I can try.
I should probably do that since I'm from here.
Yeah, I was like,
Go ahead. Roll expertise.
Would he have advantage?
No.
13.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys walk up a hill, and you
Jin
get
has
to...
a +2 expertise.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a +2 expertise. too.
I also have a +2 expertise.
Jin is smart
I'm
as
the
fuck.
dumbest one here.
Um,
I'm not even that smart.
you just don't show
What's your
it.
expertise?
Yeah, but I have a +2.
No.
You just don't show your expertise, and it's not specifically smart. It's your
Yeah, I
logic,
know.
like your book smart. It's book learning.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, Kane's the smartest book learner.
No, yeah, what's his expertise?
It's +0.
Oh, nice.
You're just
So like my
average.
physique.
I have +2 physique, +2 influence, and +2 metal though. So
Yeah,
So-
not me.
You guys get up to the hill, and you do see a wooden cabin. Of course, it's what all of the buildings are here. And you see two young children playing outside. Two little girls. They appear to be about 6 and 7. They're playing outside. They appear to be making mud pies.
Oh, we can't.
Wait, are they outside the house that we were supposed to go in?
Yes.
Oh, we
Alright.
can't do this.
Guys, I'm not doing this. There's kids, and I'm not going to do it unless
Maybe
absolutely
maybe
necessary.
we can talk to him
We're
at
not-
least.
We're going
not
to talk first.
necessarily killing him.
Okay, but until it's absolutely necessary,
Yeah,
I
well,
don't want to.
he tried to kill my father, obviously, so I'm going to do whatever's
We
necessary.
don't know
We
that.
don't know that.
Yeah, we'll see.
It didn't specify. You just said that that might be the person.
There's a lot of people who could probably want to kill your father. I'd imagine so.
I'm just gonna walk up to the door.
All right. So you walk up, and about, you'd say, 20-year-old young woman with dyed blonde hair into pigtails. She opens the door. Yes, how can I help you?
I know who this is.
Bruh.
Go ahead. You're at
No.
the door.
Can I help you?
You gonna kill her?
No!
No!
Well, if you guys don't want anything.
Wait.
Yes.
Guys,
Do
we
you
don't
know
know his
anyone-
intention. We can't just stop him if that's his decision.
Do you know anyone who lives here that mayhaps have a mechanical arm, mayhaps?
Roll influence.
6.
Hina, Chi, come back inside.
Oh God.
The two children run back inside. Please leave.
Someone else talk.
And she closes the door.
Damn it! I said someone else talk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Okay, so the kids are inside, so we ain't gonna worry about that. Is there like any windows where we could see through without them noticing that we're looking through them?
I mean, there's windows to the house.
Well, yeah, could we look in those?
Yeah, you're gonna try to be sneaky about it.
Yes.
Okay, roll metal.
11.
Nice.
So you look in and you see the young woman talking to you'd say a man about Jin's age. And he's very.
How old is Jen?
How old is Jin?
I'd say probably mid to late 20s.
Yeah, he's about that old. And he looks kind of similar to Jin as well. But he has longer hair than Jin. And you do see he has a thick metal arm, and he has his arms crossed.
Okay, I'm gonna
I don't know who this
get
is.
away and turn to the group. Guys, I think this is the man. He has the middle arm.
I'm gonna kick the door open.
Oh my God, Jen!
No.
I'm gonna grab him.
Go ahead and roll me a physique roll, both of you.
Oh no.
5.
9.
Taxi, you are able to stop him before he kicks the door in.
Are you stupid?
You're thinking you can't just barge in there?
That man tried to kill my father.
I understand that, but you
know
have
that.
to think.
Okay, then talk. Not get in there and talk then. Either you do that or I'm gonna get in.
Don't get blinded by your loyalty to your father.
And or rage.
What do you guys do?
Okay, so we already tried talking to them, and I don't want to just like barge in there yet.
Kane,
Really tried talking to him.
Kane,
Yeah,
you're good with people.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Talk to
you
them.
should try talking to them.
You think the guy? Oh, everyone. Oh, are we
What-
just knocking on
everybody
the
run
door
away.
again?
What?
Nobody roll away. Oh, I have an idea. Form into someone different.
I wasn't up by the door. They didn't see me.
Okay.
Yeah, so what if you transform into someone that you've seen here, right? And then pretend to be lost. Ask for directions.
And then what?
I feel like that's it's a lot of complication. I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock
Just
on
saying,
the
because
door.
then someone would have
I'm gonna
to
knock on
answer
the door.
Should be
Oh
back up.
god. Yeah, I'm gonna move away so they don't see me.
I'm
Kane,
gonna move away.
Kane, the door opens, and you feel a hand grab you, pull you inside, slam you up against the wall, and you feel a knife up to your neck. And you see the man holding a knife up to you. What do you want?
I don't want to hurt you. We just have concerns that you might have attacked someone.
I suggest you leave my house immediately.
I will do so if you let me down.
Roll influence.
7.
I could kill you in a matter of moments.
I believe you.
What are you doing here?
Like I said, we thought you might have tried to kill someone.
Who is it that I have been said I killed?
Some leader of some group. We were hired by him to come look around. Not kill you if it wasn't necessary. Just ask questions.
Who is this man?
I don't know him very well.
What is his name?
I actually do not know at all.
So you listen to the orders of a man you don't know to kill a man that you don't know.
I'm not here to kill you.
He lets you down for a moment.
Okay. We don't mean to intrude, We just need to ask questions. I'd like to get out of this without anyone getting hurt, including myself.
Is there anyone else here?
Yeah, there are other people.
Who?
But they think I've got this handled for now. If we don't do anything dumb, no one else will. All I need to ask you is, were you attacking someone today?
I was playing with my daughters today. It's my day
Can
off.
I roll to see if he's telling the truth?
Roll influence.
No.
That's metal. That's metal.
Oh, I
That
rolled
is
metal.
metal.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. 9.
You can't tell.
Okay.
God dang it.
Can you, give me any evidence of that?
I have a witness.
I mean, I'm not gonna attack you either way. That seems like a dumb idea. I'm in here by myself.
I have witnesses. I'm literally
You-
here with my my wife and children.
Will put my hands behind my back and put myself behind, or up against the wall. You just get her in here to tell me the truth.
Nico! And the woman comes back in, and you see her brandishing a pistol. Tell this man
Has
that
he
I
been
was...
here all day?
Of course.
Can I roll influence on her?
Yeah. No idea.
My rolls! No idea. Yeah. Alright. I didn't want to hurt anyone anyway.
So leave.
Of course. Okay. I'm gonna back out of that.
Okay. So he opens the door, pushes you out, and he locks the door again.
How'd it go?
Did you find anything out?
Let's walk, and I will tell you everything. Don't look back.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So you guys
Both of them?
go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. Both of them have weapons. I can't tell if they're telling the truth, but they both say he was here with the daughter, or with the children. He could be lying. We don't really know. I know both of them have some sort of combat experience in them. One had a gun, one had a knife. We know what they're carrying. So if we go back in at any point, be careful.
I'm just curious. Were the footprints that we followed, were they in the direction of the river we just were at? So, like, we could assume that he took that shortcut to his house.
You would know that the person left from the war camp into the swamp, but you don't know if they specifically went to that house.
Okay. One more thing I want to look for as we're walking away from
Yeah.
muddy footprints.
So this area is very muddy. It's swampland. So
Okay.
there's lots of muddy footprints.
And
Holy
I mean,
shit.
I feel like this is like a big jump, but any of them look similar in size or shape.
Only expertise.
My expertise 8.
Bad.
You can tell the shoe size is there's very similar shoe sizes here, but there's no details that would specifically tell you that they were either his or that you could track.
Do they got giant mosquitoes here?
Jin, do they have giant mosquitoes here?
Yeah, but that's in like a more fucking
I'm offing myself.
remote part of the planet.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I think we should go back to your father with our information.
Yes.
I don't think it's necessary to go in there and intrude again.
I'm gonna stay while they go tell the father. I'm gonna stay in this part area.
Okay.
Why?
I didn't say that in character. I'm just saying what I was doing. But
Okay.
in case I see anything suspicious from around here.
Okay.
Okay. Is anybody else staying?
I am.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right. So
I want to tell Kane something.
Happening.
Watch out for bloodworms. They like to stick in the tall grass.
Good to know. I'll avoid all tall grass.
Like ticks.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I wouldn't know what a tick is.
So you guys step onto the boat, Jin and Ataxia, and you guys begin going back down. And you pass without any incident. You avoid the place that you were at before. You step back on, and you guys get into the war camp. Musuko, what do you have for me?
Not much, but they claim that he was never there.
And you killed them?
No.
I did not.
So you came back empty-handed.
How could he be so sure they were an assassin? He has children over there.
I'm aware. They're my brother's grandchildren. I know that man is an assassin because he's your cousin. I know that he would do something like this. He is loyal to his father.
And you want them dead?
I said, bring them here. Bring him here, so I could deal with him how I please.
But you said dead or alive. Preferably alive.
Preferably alive was the important part.
What were you gonna do to him?
That's up to me. If I find out the information is that he did this, I'll deal with him how I please. Is that a problem, Jin?
No.
Thank you. Now, come back when you have something for me.
I'm gonna bow and then start walking away.
He nods and he looks at you, Ataxia.
I'm just gonna follow Jin.
Okay, so, Athena, Kane, what are you guys doing?
Can we say it's like nighttime? Because that's what I wanted to do when nighttime.
Sure, we'll say that throughout all of this, it took a little bit of time, so it's nighttime now, right?
Okay, gonna change back into my normal form.
Okay.
My normal clothing.
I forgot you changed.
She screams again.
Okay, what do you do?
My normal clothing, and I'm gonna put on that mask that I killed the shapeshifter in.
Okay.
The one I wore when I killed the shapeshifter. And I'm gonna go near the house.
Okay. So you are near the house. What do you do?
And I'm gonna watch for a little bit. See if anyone leaves, comes, goes. I'm gonna
well,
stay kind of anywhere I can.
Athena, are you joining him?
Is there any like trees close to the house?
Yeah, we'll say there's some trees close to
I'm
the
gonna
house.
get in the tree and try to watch from above.
Okay, both of you roll metal.
Give me one good roll, please.
I
9.
got 7.
No.
Amen.
Okay.
I'm gonna get caught.
She falls out of the tree.
Pretty much.
Okay. You see Zenshiro Yamamoto.
Oh god.
He walks into the house. Well, he knocks and then he walks in. You see the lights turn on and they begin discussing something that you cannot hear because you were outside. What do you guys do?
Good to know. Oh, what would Kane do?
Oh no.
In the
That's
mind
the
of an
real
Australian
question.
vampire.
He's gonna stay low to the ground, and get a little bit closer. Not like up to the house, just a little bit closer.
Okay, roll
So
metal.
maybe I could like see in a window or something.
Okay.
12.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely get up to a window And you can even hear what they're discussing. So I'm not going to do that, obviously. But you do hear them talking about suspicious people coming to the house. And the younger man says he'll need more protection. And that's about all you can get from that conversation.
Okay.
Are they speaking in Japanese?
Oh,
That's a good point.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes, they are.
Okay,
What?
can I... What would Kane learn from body language?
Suspicious people came to the house.
Okay, so concern.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say at this point, Ataxia and Jin, you guys can get back to where they are.
I wanted to talk to him on the boat.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Jin?
Yes.
Are you okay if your father wanting, like, do this?
Yes. He tried to kill my father.
Your uncle?
Yes.
Or your cousin?
All of them.
How could he be so sure?
Because I trust my father.
Is he a trustworthy person?
Yes.
But, like, didn't you spend most of your time with your uncle?
It's complicated.
We're on a boat.
Well, I think I have to let Khaleesi out, dude.
Okay. Okay. Welcome back. So you guys are now back where you guys are now back in the town of what the fuck was the name of the town?
Town in Japanese.
It's not like Micho?
Uh
Something. I can't remember now.
well, you guys are back in the town. At least
We don't know what they're
Athena
doing.
and Ataxia are back in the town.
What?
It was
Okay,
Ataxia
wait.
and Jin.
Everybody's back in the town. Kane is up against the window, and he's trying to listen into the conversation the best he can, but they are speaking in Japanese. And Athena is up in a tree. What do you fellas do?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I leave for now.
Okay, so Kane steps back, and Athena, are you gonna do anything?
Probably gonna stay where I am.
Okay, Jin, Ataxia, what are you guys doing?
We don't know what they're doing.
Bursting in the house.
Okay. Roll physique to break down the door.
And 9.
Okay.
I'm sitting by the window, listening in, and then I see
then all you hear is
Shin run up and kick down the door.
That would be an interesting sight.
I'll say that Ataxia, if you want to stop him, you'll have a chance.
No, fuck it.
No!
Okay, so Jaden, you bust down the door, and you see sitting at the table. You see your cousin Riku Yamamoto, and his father Zenshiro Yamamoto. Jin, what is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill my father.
Who? Riku?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Yes.
You're just going to believe your father.
Yes.
Why?
He told me the truth.
How do you know?
You killed my mother.
Who did?
You.
Is that what he told you?
Yes.
I definitely saw Jin just do that, right? Like he just okay.
Yeah, everybody saw that.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'll walk in. Yeah.
You can choose to believe whatever you like, but that doesn't make it any more true.
Agree to disagree. I'm gonna walk over to the dude and try to fucking knock him out.
What is the truth?
Okay. Go ahead and roll physique.
Also, I have my armor on, by the way.
Okay.
11.
Okay, so you wind back your fist and you punch Riku into the wall. He doesn't go unconscious, but he definitely is dazed for a second. And Zenshiro, he puts his hand up. Stop! Don't do this! This will give
Jin?
you... This will not bring your mother back.
What's the truth?
She went missing. That's true. But nobody knows where she went.
Then what's the beef with his dad?
He pulls up his his pant leg, and he says, I challenged your father because he was a violent maniac, a warmonger. We wanted nothing more than to see people bleed. He was violent and he was our leader, so I challenged him. And he took off my leg for it.
Is there any way you guys could mend this?
No.
How come?
He cut off my leg and then began to wage war on my entire clan.
Jin, you have to make sure you're fighting for the right cause.
Well, how do you know his is the right cause?
I'm not saying either of them are telling the truth. I think they're both liars. I just need you to make sure you know the truth before you make some sort of stupid decision.
Uncle,
What?
I've never wanted anything more than our clans to come back together. But I don't know what to believe anymore.
Believe what you must. Follow your own path because you are your own man. But know this. And he gets close to you and he's like right in your face. I would never send Riku to kill you.
Wait a...
And he backs up.
Didn't he try to kill his dad, not him?
What?
Riku, or whoever, was sent to try and kill his father, not him.
No. Riku was sent to destroy valuable information.
So it was him.
Yes. But the plan was never to kill anyone. We practice espionage and stealth, not murder.
There's no way to try and solve this civilized?
As you say that, you see Riku get back up, and he cracks his neck, and he pushes a button on his arm, and you see armor begin unfolding from the arm and completely enclose him, putting him into a cobra-like metal suit. And he says, no, there isn't.
Have you tried?
I just got punched in the face because I tried. And
There is no way to solve this peacefully.
And you hear a whirring sound for a moment. And from behind you see a spinning metal disc. And it flies through the air and he grabs it. Leave now, or you will die.
Jin, I need you to trust me here. Come with me and we can talk about this. I have a plan.
I'm gonna turn to my uncle. Uncle, I'm sorry. There was a reason I left this planet. All those years ago, I hate being between you two. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm so confused.
Your confusion means nothing to me, Jin. You've attacked my family. What am I supposed to do now? Your father waged this war. But I'm going to finish it. So you can either leave, or you can stay. The decision is yours. But if you fight for him, you will perish.
I don't know, dude.
This isn't fair.
It's very intense.
You shouldn't have to choose between you two.
This is a family matter.
So you just want to kill the only family you have?
You think Shin Yamamoto is the only family I have?
He's still a part of it.
He cut off my fucking leg!
He thought you killed
He's
his
killed
mom.
thousands of my clan members. And he sent his son to attack mine.
He sent his son to retrieve
I
whoever
sent
did that.
my son to stop him from killing more of us. Riku steps up and he goes, Father, I've had enough of this talk. And he throws the disc at you, Ataxia. Go ahead and roll Brace for Impact.
Can I try to do anything to
7.
help?
Yeah, you can go ahead. What are you going to try to do?
He said he's throwing it at her?
Yeah.
He's not actually holding it. Does he actually hold it, or is it like hover?
He grabbed it, but it probably can hover.
Right, I guess either try to knock it out of the air. How close am I to him?
So he stepped beside your uncle, who had already stepped back, so he's about 10 feet away.
Okay, so yeah, I'll try to hit that thing out of the air, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and roll physique.
10.
Okay,
Oh my God,
you slash at it, and it rattles for a second in the air, and it comes back to him. and you see Zenshiro, he bends down, and he presses a button on his leg, and he forms a similar armor to that of his son, and they're both wearing a red-tinted metal chrome armor with helmets in the shape of cobras.
Jin, if you come with me now and we leave, we find the truth.
The time for talk is over, elf! Riku shouts, and he's going to throw the disc at you. Roll Race for Impact.
Isn't it just 2 broken discs?
No,
8.
it's not broken. You take a major injury as it buries into your arm.
Right, I'm gonna try to
We should
attack
go.
him. No, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. Roll physique.
11.
You bring your sword down on him, and he meets your sword, and you see it crack the armor a little bit, and a little bit of blood pools out. But he blocks it back and pushes you back.
Can I
Okay.
grab Jin and leave?
Wait,
What do you do, Athena?
before we do that, real quick. They're mainly using their hands for combat, right?
Sword?
Well, he's using a disc, but you haven't seen Zenshiro's armor.
Okay,
Or,
well,
weapon.
if anything, wait, who's giving out, like, who's actually trying to attack?
Riku. He is using the disc and he's attacking people.
I'm gonna shoot a acid dart at his chest plate.
Okay, roll. Well, so you shoot at him, and it bounces off of his armor.
The acid dart?
Yeah, go ahead and actually roll metal.
Oh no,
It
never
bou-
mind.
It bounces off and splashes onto the ground, giving Zenshiro a chance. And you see him reach behind his back, and he pulls out two swords that sort of fold out of the armor.
Can
God.
since the disc hit me, can I grab it and throw it into the acid that's on the ground?
Roll metal with disadvantage.
Oh, plus since it
7.
got into you, you should be able to use that blood.
So you are able to throw the disc to the ground. I think what you're trying to do is melt it.
Just damage it. Yeah.
That doesn't really happen, but you do throw it to the side.
Okay.
We should go.
I'm aware. We need to leave.
Riku shouts at Jin, "You have dishonored my family! You are not a Yamamoto!" And he's going to throw the disc at you, Jin. Go ahead and roll brace for impact.
10.
Okay, you take a minor injury as it just barely glints off your armor, but the impact is very it's very hard. So you do take a minor injury, but you don't take any nothing cuts into you.
Can I grab him and we just run?
Yeah, no, we should book it.
Jin, Kane, what do you guys do?
Oh. So those two left, is that what's happening
No,
right now?
No, I'm gonna grab Jen.
Like, if we're gonna stay here and fight, then I'll fight. But if we're leaving, then let's go.
Jin,
Jeez.
Jin, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Jen. What's gonna help me make
Yeah, he's the main decider.
I'm going to reluctantly start turning around to leave.
The bloodline was always pathetic.
I'm gonna throw a grenade at him.
Roll metal.
7.
You throw the grenade at him, and Riku catches it.
Didn't it
Run.
burst in?
Oh, while he's holding it, can I shoot it?
Roll metal.
No,
again.
yeah, because when he caught it, it should have already bursted.
11.
Okay, yeah, you and it paint explodes everywhere.
I think it's time to go.
Alright, I will, as Jin is like walking out, I'm gonna put myself in front of them and like keep watching them as I back out.
You see two glowing red eyes come out of the dense bit of smoke, and you see Zenshiro right in front of you, and he brandishes his two swords and he slices at you. Go ahead and roll brace for impact.
That's fine.
Ew.
Oh no.
Okay.
5.
Can I
Yep.
grab him? Or
Kane,
is it fail?
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
Kane, what injury did you have before?
I was at a major.
He's
I believe
dead.
that's severe
Dude,
or
your
critical,
character's
probably.
dead.
Feel a horrible, horrible pain in your hand as you see it fall off.
Oh!
Alright.
With one swift movement, your hand just plops to the ground.
Grab his hand!
And,
Grab his hand!
Zenshiro steps on it.
Am I at severe? Or critical?
Yeah, you're at critical. You are feigning unconsciousness.
We gotta grab him.
Alright, I'm gonna grab him and book it.
Do we have the motorcycle?
No.
No.
We did.
As you guys step out, you see 17 different Cobra wearing, or Cobra armor wearing,
Dang it.
warriors. What do you guys do?
I would like to pray to Senso.
What do you say?
Lord Senso, help me stop them.
I can do this if I can harvest their souls. But it is up to you.
Do it.
For a moment, there's quiet. And you guys hear Riku and Zenshiro step out into the clearing. You guys look around, and you hear a whisper through the wind. When I was a child. Wait, hold on. let me actually whisper this. When I was a child, I heard stories of a man who would save the universe. And his name was Shin. And you guys see the whisper is cut off as you see a fireball rain from the sky, and it lands in the middle of the clearing around you guys.
What the fuck?
And out steps... You guys have seen Jin's armor. Jin's armor is a deep, deep blue with different red accents. But you see a specter of blue fire step out of the fireball. And it reels back and bends backwards, and you see 17 tendrils of fire come out of it, and they go up into the air in an arcing motion, and they land on top of each and every one of the warriors. And you hear the screams, and you smell the horrible smell of burning flesh. And you hear Zenshiro from behind you. Jin, what have you done?
What had to be done.
And you hear the whisper again. Jin Yamamoto, run away.
Yes. And goodbye.
Okay. So you guys run away from the scene, and you see Riku and Zenshiro. They turn off their armor and they begin trying to stop this fire, and it just doesn't stop. And you see the specter. It looks at you, Jin. Your souls have been harvested, says the hilt of your sword. And you guys disappear over the hills. That's gonna